what's your logic behind your t-shirt that Fauci is a liar?
He is. If you guys, I really encourage you to read the book by RFK, The Real Anthony Fauci. This man should never have been in control of anything government-wise, and what he did during the AIDS pandemic would make you sick and want to vomit. The orphans he used to test out drugs, the children he killed in those orphanages by testing out drugs, the stop to doxycycline to treat pneumocystis pneumoniae for AIDS patients. We are reliving the same thing he did during the AIDS pandemic. And then what did he do? He basically during COVID, well, besides the fact that he's the one that we funded by him, through him, the gain of function for COVID-19, then he pushed remdesivir, which is deadly, and we used remdesivir in the Ebola trial, and they stopped that early because over 50% of the patients were dying from remdesivir. That became the only drug that hospitals were allowed to use on COVID-19 positive patients or those with COVID-19 symptoms, killing the vast majority of patients hospitalized. Then he completely obliterated the ability to be able to prescribe life-saving medications like hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin. Oh my gosh, the list goes on and on. This man has so much blood on his hands. I cannot believe that he's actually still walking this earth, but God has a plan for him, and he'll face his maker. But I could go on and on. This man has wreaked havoc on so many families. I've interviewed so many families who've lost loved ones because their loved one was in the hospital and died of the hospital protocol. Doctors whose licenses were taken, PAs whose licenses were taken. It goes on and on. This man is a criminal. He should be tried as a criminal. He should have military tribunal. So that's what I think of this man. He's a horrible person, and I will wear this till the day I die, that this man is an evil man and wants nothing but death and destruction.
These four individuals, Fauci, Barrick, Desick, and Zheng Li, were the four ringmasters in the creation of SARS-CoV-2. It's all in the House Select Subcommittee report. It's not controversial. They did it. The word is that Fauci approached Biden for a 10-year pardon to cover him during his involvement here. Fauci should have come out and said, we were creating the virus in Wuhan, China, and it must have gotten out. That would have been the honest thing to say in December of 2019. He committed fraud and lied to America. He lied to the president and said, well, we don't know where it came from. That's fraud.